Okay. Step 2, I'm just focusing on a part of the else if statement that's converting Roman numerals to its number equivalent. Just do it for Roman numerals 1 through 20. And the key with this is we're making it simple. Don't worry about the exceptions like IV equals 4 or IX equals 9. Just do if they always add up. So 4 would be 1, 2, 3. If you typed in IV, it would actually equal 6. Okay? So don't stress about doing the exceptions. We'll get to that in the next one. Cool. So just doing 1 through 20. So that's just X, IV. Okay? So the cool thing with strings, okay? So let's run this again. Okay? Is if I type in new, I want to enter. It didn't work. Oh. I was thinking I have an output. Okay? So what I'm going to want to do, first step, think about it. Okay, you get in this loop. This is converting Roman numerals to numbers. You need to have the user input their actual Roman numeral that they want converted. Okay? So we call this n equals input. Please enter and type in Roman numeral. Okay. Close it and then turn this to the string, so there's an S there. Okay? So let's do this with Roman. Let's type in Roman numeral and show something. Okay. So the cool thing is now Rn is equal to this. So Rn, and then this is like an array. So you call on any. This is the first index, second index, third. So Rn1 equals V. Rn2, 3 equals I. So I'm calling on specific indexes of that. So that's how we're going to do this. Okay. So we need to scroll through each index or each place of the Roman numeral. So what kind of loop does that? Okay. For, while, or not an if statement. So the key is using something we know the length of it. Okay. So we're going to do a for loop. Okay. But the thing is, how do we find the length? What is the length? So how many times will we scroll through this one? VII, think about it. Once, twice, 3 times. So we need to find the length of the script Rn and use that in our for loop. So length equals length of Rn. Okay? So that calculates the length. Okay? And then we're going to have a for loop. It goes from L equals 1 to length. Okay? So inside that for loop, then we look at that individual index. So the first time through, we look at the first letter. The second time through, we look at the second letter. Then the third letter. And if it's more than that, the fourth letter, etc., etc. Okay? Just got an email. Sorry. It's the worst thing ever. We have a track meet tomorrow, and I really don't want it to snow. But it looks like it's going to, which might cancel a track meet. It'll be really sad. Okay, so we'll distract. Okay, so looking at now how to analyze each index, okay? Or each letter in the Roman numeral. So, it's just simple, okay? If, again, I told you call on, so Rn of L is the first thing through, we're calling the first index, then the second index, then the third index, okay? So on and so forth until the total length is when we get, okay? Equals, and it's just this straightforward, this equals I. Okay, so if it equals I, then what do you do? Okay, and this is going back to our first program we wrote in tutorial 5. Is we're creating, in a sense, a total, a sum. Okay, so S equals S plus 1. Okay, but we got to initialize it up here. So, right here, I made S. On the top, I made something here, S equal to 0. Okay, so we're adding each time the index equals 1 I that we're looking at, we add 1 to it, right? Okay, else if Rn equals it's not from V, right? And what do we add to it? S equals S plus 5. Okay? So if the index that we're looking at is actually equal to V, then you add 5. Else if Rn of L equals X, S equals S plus T. Okay? And then so on and so forth. Once again, we're just doing 1 through 10, so we're not going. And the last thing I did is an error. So else error equals error. Okay, why is he doing this? So this is if they go through this and they know they're only supposed to enter V or X, and they doesn't match one of those, then the error. And that's usually because they enter the locus or something like that. So another counter up here, error equals 0, and then I have down here, okay, and I end this loop, okay, which should be good. Okay, and then we get 2 outputs, F print F. And this is if S is greater than 0, so if it worked. So if S is greater than 0, so we've added it to the sum, so we get F print F, okay, and it's the Roman numeral, so %.0, percent S, okay, and that's Rn equals %.0F. And once again, this is the first time we've really inserted a string here. So the S stands for inserting a string, F stands for fixed pointization, so a number. Okay, close it, and I do / new line, and I close it, and then the first one enters Rn, input with input into there, and then the next one is S. Close it. Okay, and then another one if the error is greater than 0, so they enter something that couldn't be read by our if statements here, and I display error inputting manual, ensure you are entering. Okay. So let's run it. Okay. Okay. Type Rn. Oh, I didn't suppress something. What did I not suppress? Oh, okay. Okay. So VI equals 6. Cool. Let's try once again. This will frustrate some of you, but I'm trying to break this down simply for you. That should equal 6 too, because I just added I and V. We didn't put it in the other scenario when the lesser Roman numeral comes before the greater numeral. Okay? So, now let's try this. Cool. Okay? Awesome. Now, I think it's not going to work the way I wrote it. Let's see if I do this. Yeah, so it just added this one, so I don't want that. So let's say this. Okay. And then nest this in here. Okay, else, and then put this. Okay, cool. So if there's no error, okay, it only goes in here if error is equal to 0. Okay. So let's try again. Whoa. There we go. Swag. So now it's working, okay? So this is how, once again, the key for this is being able to create a for loop that's the length of your script, okay, by finding it here after they input it. And so it's scrolling through each letter in the Roman numeral and it's checking it. So if it's equal to I, it adds 1. If it's equal to V, it adds 5. Equal to X, okay? Cool. So this is how to do Roman numerals with I, V, and X without worrying about the case of something like IV or IX.